darkness around me, and I have zero power for literally anything. And there's no reason for that. That's what I hate about it. So you have seen this candle. Handmade candle with wooden wick. I've tried this one. So I picked out a couple of dry leaves because I was really worried that it could just burn uncontrollably. This is just a coconut shell. Is it a shell? So yeah, today we're doing some haul, of course. And I think I'm gonna make a couple of videos with role plays, maybe. And I was checking my older videos, looking through them, the list. I deleted some of it because I didn't like them anyway, and I don't know, I just deleted them. That's it. But yeah, what was I talking about? ADHD. ADHD. Ooh, ADHD. I literally forgot. Oh, yes, I really want to. That's pretty loud, I think. I really would like to come back to study with me video format, because I really need to educate myself on a couple of things. Not even a couple of things, on loads of things. Loads of them, okay? Huge pile of books. Huge amount of PDFs and EPUBs on my laptop and e-readers. I'm not sure if I keep it. Maybe I will. I don't know. But what I'm gonna do, I'll put this right here because I don't trust this coconut shell. And let it be somewhere here, probably. Okay, so what do we have? Some older stuff and newer stuff. So first thing I got here is facial scrub. I've tried this before. And it smells heavenly. It smells really, really nice. This candle's too loud, I think, but we'll try to make this video with this one, and if it's loud, it's loud. this one. Okay, this is stuff with coconut. Well, it actually doesn't smell completely like coconut, which I really hoped it would. But it's not only coconut, it's also jasmine flower, and this is more of jasmine flower actually. Just slightest note of coconut, and I don't know. It's not symmetrical, come on. I know. Sometimes these little details can just come off. And I was about to lose one of them when I was washing my face, and it was right beside the sink. Oh, I don't know, sleeve. Как сказать sleeve? As always, like these 4 or more holes or 5 holes where the water sinks. Can you please tell me what this word is? That's what I'm saying. I mean, I have to learn some details about everyday life, about household things, you know. I know the word sink, but what are the parts of the sink? Alright, so that was the deodorant. Next thing is water resistant mascara by Stillery. I don't know if you have that brand where you live, but again, I think I was trying to film some whole video, and I eventually deleted the video because I didn't like how much I overshared in that video, and there's nothing special, I mean, but my mood swings sometimes do this trick, and I can get a bit paranoid and stuff like that. And then my perfectionism and so on and so forth, and my insecurities, they tell me that no one wants to hear this once, and two, you really shouldn't share this kind of information. showed you this before, but what I want to say again, twice or 3 times, I don't care, is that this wand used to be a bit better. It's just super regular, schmegular wand. It doesn't create any volume, but it's still good. I haven't worn my elf ears for a pretty long time. I think I should appear in my next video with these elf ears. Those elf ears. My bag. By the way, my mom knit the sweater. It's not super warm and it's not super cold. It's perfect for 20 degrees, I would say. 25 would be pretty hot wearing it, but 20 degrees Celsius is okay. Sorry, I don't know how much Fahrenheit is that. I mean, that is whatever. So this is face peeling off mask, maybe. And it's a pretty shitty one because I bought the first tube that I saw, and it was kind of cheap, and cheap doesn't mean bad, but I would say it was super cheap for peeling off mask. Actually, these nails are light reflective. It's not super visible. I think I need to make a short video with flashlight on, but I'm not sure if it's possible while recording. But I think, but okay, I'll figure it out somehow. So it looks like shimmer, but okay, you can't see this right now. Do I have any lines here? No, I don't, of course. No, actually I do. But oh, almost like that. Wait. No. It works with flashlight on my phone perfectly well, but you can see just a bit of that. Wait. No. Almost. Oh shit, it's hot. Okay. You know, with my clingings. No, it's not clingings. Inclinations to HDAD I sometimes think that I must be really careful with fire because one day I might fire my fucking flat suddenly, and I will not be surprised that I did it. If I do this, I mean. That's scary, that's truly scary. Sometimes I'm really scared of my like dissociations, ruminations and stuff. Next thing is moisture foundation by collagen. It's a collagen or collagen, I think. But collagen enough, I don't know. It says enough here, but it says collagen here, and it says C here, and I don't know if it's a C cream or what. It's just foundation. This thing is super thick and the coverage is pretty shower gel, and I think it's pretty shitty because it smells like hell. I mean, I like the scent, but it might be pretty aggressive, and I don't think it's in any way soft for your skin. So we'll need some lotion after shower for sure. I don't really like using lotions after shower, but maybe it's just another step in my life, because I didn't used to use any hand creams at all. I mean, I rarely do now still, but I started, especially in winter. And I still remember when I went to St. Petersburg last winter, the previous winter even. We went to some flea market, some kind of a flea market to buy some trinkets, you know, like beads or bracelets, anything like that, and for a good price or for some kind of a discount, I had to add another product in my cart. So the cashier, desk woman, she offered me some kind of a wax hand cream, and it was really thick, really thick, exactly like what I mean. It was almost like liquid wax, you know. And I wasn't really happy that I had to buy this too, because I clearly didn't need it back then. But then, after like 1 month later, I got a chemical burn on my hands, and it was super helpful. It was amazingly awesome, and it was healing, and it was my savior back then. It was a completely unknown mark, completely unknown make, let's say. I didn't expect anything from that, but you never know. If you never try, you never know, you know. So it smells like almond, melon, and shea butter. But it actually smells more like melon, like this chemical melon, artificial melon. But no, like super sweet melon sometimes smell like this too. But it's too bright of a scent. I haven't tried it though, so I might want to take these words back, but who cares, you know? It's just a fucking shower fucking gel, okay? No one cares. Literally no one. Next thing is cleansing gel by Nivea. I don't know how the fuck I pronounce this, but it's Nivea. We say Nivea. right? Because we say, you know, that sports brand Nike, we say Nike, just Nike. Or like IKEA is IKEA. I've started this already. Pretty nice thing, actually. This video to be long, but I can't help it. I'm sorry. I think I also can record my tarot deck collection, and I might do a role play with it as well. What if I make a whole rubric? Is it the word? With like following day advice, the following day's advice, or something like that. Because people usually watch ASMR at night or in the evening. Oh, actually, who am I lying to? People watch ASMR whenever they fucking want, at work, while they're studying, in the morning. I don't know why they watch it in the morning, but yeah, sometimes they do. I'm sure they do sometimes. Sweets. It says sweets. I don't know. I don't really get it when. Wait. I'm not sure if they export this to any other countries, but why do they keep the face of the packaging all in English? And it's just, you turn it over and it's everything in Russian. Super unhealthy thing, actually. But yeah. Candy cable, sour strawberry. those kinds of Thai brands, Thai facial powders in these like little bottles. You just like put it somewhere and apply it with something, with the help of something. So that's for my facial powder, obviously, as I mentioned already. Oh sure, I could also make a Russian accent video as well, just reading something. See, I have some kind of a vacation now, and I have more powers and more free time to actually sit and record almost every day. Well, I was wrong about powers. Because, I don't know, I hope it's not some kind of a depression. It's not a depression because I'm still able to enjoy things, little things. But recently I noticed that I don't want to wake up in the mornings. And if I could, and if I wouldn't feel guilty about that. No, wait, shit, what did I say? If I didn't feel guilty about it. Fuck. Second conditional, Lisa, what's wrong with you? Okay. I would definitely sleep until evening, or at least 5 o'clock in the evening. It's like never enough. That's fucking sad. But I'm handling this. I'm handling this. It's not just sometimes, it's always so easy to devalue everything. I'm starting being a fucking philosopher again on this channel. That's what I'm saying. I sometimes feel like I'm oversharing and I'm just catastrophizing, if there is such a word. Catastrophization. You know what I mean, probably. I make it a catastrophe. Like, yeah. Sometimes. It's pretty funny because if I do this make an attempt, I can easily find reasons to try harder, I don't know, to overcome. But it's just swinging all the time. relationships they seem hard. Well, in the moments of communication, it's all good and cool, and it's delightful and stuff like that. But it's only been 3 months, and so. But when I'm alone, it's so fucking scary. It's just scary that I can fuck it up so easily. But the only thing I know is that I will always be trying hard as I might, because I really value people around me, and I just know that I don't have that much powers to juggle people in my hand, you know? But I'll do everything in my powers to keep it decent and respectful. But at this point, I think I just found a person that almost same as me, like almost. It's just it's just different interests and hobbies most of the time, and different spheres in our jobs. That's why we might get involved in details in completely different spheres, and that's fine. And we're talking about different subjects with our friends and stuff. It's just there are not so many common interests so far, but the way, the trajectory of thinking is the same, I would say. Like the reactions, I completely understand why he gets tired of how he reacts to people. And that helps me to realize when he's really tired and he clearly doesn't want to discuss. He isn't that much energetic in the dialogue. It's not me, but it's just how he feels, because he's so amazing, he's so cute. I'm so fucking happy. And the other thing about this happiness is that it's too good to be true. Sometimes it seems like this, and it's not like ideal and exciting as it used to be in my past relationships, which were completely narcissistic, and I almost lost myself. My psyche almost said bye bitch, we're getting out of here. Boo boo. It's smooth, it's normal, but I mean, it's too good to be true in the way that it, like, in spite of the fact that we are not the most mentally stable people on earth, let's put it this way, we communicate pretty healthy, like really healthily, yeah. because he goes to therapy for he has been going to therapy for a very, very long time. And I might be less broken, but still. And again, I think I need therapy, but shit, this time it's a vicious circle when you are very bad with your finances because of these impulses and stuff like that. Impulsive behavior, not being able to like build a strategy for yourself. There's no aim sometimes. You don't want to wake up, basically. Not talking about building some bright future because you think you're doomed or something like that. Of course, it passes and you're happy again. But in these happy times, you're so happy that again you live in this very moment because you're already happy. You don't have to think about how to be even happier because it's your maximum already. That's the fucking pendulum of it. And it's a vicious circle again because you need to be financially stable and have the strategy for providing yourself some therapy. And the other thing is that you might be a fucking millionaire, but it's a great task to find your therapist as well, to match with the personality, to actually realize that it's helpful, and the therapist actually also chooses you because, as I told you before, my first and my last I mean my first and my latest, not maybe not last, therapist didn't choose me because she just stopped halfway, not even halfway through, but I was way too heavy for her counseling, I think. And I'm okay with that, but it's another story, okay? That's just so funny. I can't I'm thinking about it. And yeah, I wonder how I didn't feel that much of frustration because it's kind of an abandonment actually. And people like me, I would say, sometimes really suffer from being abandoned. Okay, everyone suffers from abandonment actually, but the severity of it is kind of different. But yeah, that's just funny. But I think it's just because we didn't build deeper connection yet. We didn't have time for that. We haven't built it in any way. Because now I realize that when you confront your therapist and you're feeling some negative things about him or her, and you actually bring it to therapy, that's when the thing starts. But I liked her, I still like her, even though she was not professional. Well, she did her thing and thanks to her for that. But yeah. Okay, I think that's enough, and it's the 50th minute already. I'll call it there, you guys. If anybody morning maybe. I might see you in another video. Bye bye.